a dream or a dreamer is the person who cues into other people's dream. And there are many people who have dreamed with us, who queued with us to the success of this management plan that we are relaunching today, which has gone through strategic environmental assessment. And the reason why we are here is that stakeholders have come together to celebrate with us and showing solidarity that this management plan is going to be achieved because it is them who have participated in it. And therefore, I can assure the public that we are and we have the will to do that. And it will be a success.
Amboseli has many firsts, and one of them is what people have done a lot of long-term research in Amboseli. It's a first. If you want to learn about elephants in the whole world, basically in the wild, you come to Amboseli.
Well, when you look at the Amboseli National Park, which is about 392 square kilometers, it's just a drop in the ocean within the ecosystem, which is over 9,000 square kilometers. And therefore, the park alone cannot survive without the space outside protected area. And this management plan takes care of the entire ecosystem. And in that context, it means that wildlife is going to survive because the management plan is a joint effort of Kenya Wildlife Service, non-governmental organization, and the community, all the group branches. It means that they have accepted that they are going to stay with wildlife. And therefore, the management plan is going to provide a key way on how the plans and the developments are going to be balanced with the conservation in this particular ecosystem.
Today, it's the culmination of a route that was begun several years back with the development of the management plan that took a process of about 5 years of partners initiative, negotiation with the communities, of 5 years of negotiation. That 2008 was the day it saw the light, and it was agreed upon and signed by the Amboseli Tsavo Group Ranchers Association and the Kenya Wildlife Service.
Well, I think the main reason is that for a long time people have looked, when dealing with parks, to look for sustainable systems and sustainability in every way, both ecological but also economical. And in the end, it's a matter of economy. It's a matter where there should be an interest of the people to preserve wildlife, and in this case, everything has been taken into account, not only the wildlife, but also the fact that tourists come here, that there are local communities that are willing to invest in their own environment. It's not about money only, it's also about values, customs that need to be preserved. And I think that we have a system here that is taking everything into account.
In an ecosystem like this one, there is a lot more than economics that drives the harmony.
And the interesting thing, in fact, even the day of the first launch, even the community had to boycott because a small element was left out after the 5 years of negotiation, the community component of livestock. And it came in, it was included, and that's when the signing was done. So if you look at the Amboseli Coastal Management Plan, the day it was launched and the day was signing, there is a discrepancy of about a year. And that was just for that negotiation to ensure that it is inclusive. It is not only looking at the wildlife as perspective alone, but even the human component is very clear. And of course, pastoralism, which is very compatible and in harmony with wildlife conservation and tourism. So encompassing all the other elements holistically. So it is the gazettement of that management plan that is the biggest day here, launching it as a gazetted plan.
Today is a milestone. It's the effort that has been put in place by many people. We thank many institutions, honestly, that have helped us to do this, and this include AWF, Kenya Wildlife Service, ACC, and many other institutions that contributed towards the success of this management plan. This management plan will go towards the longest way to ensure the survival of wildlife and conservation in Amboseli ecosystem. And for us, it is a milestone.